Add examples. Show it exactly what you want, but make sure any important behavior you show in an example is also clearly stated in your rules or instructions. Don't rely only on the example. And interestingly, things like using all cap S for emphasis or those old prompt bribes like "I'll tip you $200" generally not needed anymore. And actually, they could be followed too strictly sometimes. So probably best to remove those if they're in your old prompts.
That's a great point about the all caps and bribes. Shows how the model's evolving. What are some other common failure modes developers should maybe watch out for, given this literal nature?
Well, one thing we see is if you tell the model to always do something, say always call this tool, it might actually hallucinate inputs for the tool if it genuinely doesn't have the information it needs. It tries too hard to obey, always.
Yeah.
The fix is usually simple. Add a condition, like if you don't have enough information to call the tool, ask the user for the information you need. Another one, repetitive responses. If you give sample phrases in your instructions, it might just parrot them verbatim. So you need to explicitly tell it to vary its phrasing. And without very specific instructions on format, models can sometimes be a bit eager to add extra commentary or formatting you didn't ask for. Again, the solution is clear instructions and good examples nailing down the exact output you want.
Okay, so be explicit about edge cases, vary phrasing, specify format. If we tie this together for prompt structure, having a system seems key. Could you walk us through maybe a solid starting point for organizing a prompt for GPT 4.1?
Absolutely. A good general structure to start with could look something like this. Start with the overall role and objective. Then your main instructions section, maybe with subcategories for different behaviors. Then reasoning steps if you're reducing chain of thought. Follow that with the desired output format. Then some illustrative examples. Then you provide any external context. And finally, maybe reiterate any crucial final instructions right at the end. Of course, experimentation is always key. You need to see what works for you, but that structures a robust framework.
That's a helpful framework. Now, for actually framing those sections,